will sit down when I want to make my presentation, but I want to greet everybody right from our daddy. I am just like a boy to our daddy. Yes, because we have been together for decades, and that's why I see him like a brother. You people can see him like a pastor. Even over there, I see him like a brother, and he's still my brother. We have been together, and I can tell you that you're getting him here. It's not really. Some of us are still grumbling, but when I came to this place, when I landed here, I begin to thank God because you know why? Igbo was like they started from foundation, they put the block together. And the thing that paid me most was that at the time everything got fixed. For my brother to start reaping the fruit of the labor, they moved him. I was angry. But to the glory of God, I know that if we will not allow us to kick him out of this place. I need to take care of him the way I expect. Because my brother is a gift to you here. I'm a practical man. Forget about the way I was introduced. I'm very practical. That's why the aspect of the theory they are taught you. But I going to do the practical here today. And I want to thank mommy. You know, the woman, this mommy you see, hey, Nabila, she stood behind my brother very well. I knew everything. And to the glory of God, what have blessed them with two children? You will reap the fruit of your labor in Jesus' name. And to every mother and every father here today, you will reap the fruit of your labor. My brother, I know you started from you. I salute you. I salute everybody here. We are still going to interact. Our mommy, I salute you here. Every joke, every day, everybody, Papa, this is where you are. Let's sorry. This is where you are. They want one. Now, we have come to the crossroad. We are going into the practical. Our daddy has taught as a spiritual man. But me, I'm going to tell you exactly how it is practically. I go to churches, I go to mosques, I go out there, I go out everywhere. So it is my duty for me today to come and give you exactly what we are seeing, not what we are hearing, what we are seeing. It is easier imagine than experience, or experience than imagine. Hello? Things are happening, not only outside, even in Christendom, things are happening. Are you getting my point? So, my purpose of coming today is to come and tell us exactly how it is. And we are going to hear how it is. I expect crowd here today. But when we are not getting crowd, you know, my brother is the key to introduce something that we need. And I know by the grace of God, next year, when we are going to do this program, this center is not going to be where they are going to be. Because people will see the need why we need to do this. Let me tell you, things are happening. But women, the time for you to enjoy the fruit of your labor, the devil will not scatter you in Jesus' name. Marriages are being scattered, marriages are being disorganized because of situations we are going to talk about. My wife here, she knows a lot of what we are seeing practically. Every day I go out, what was the broadcast to minister to people. Homes are being shaken, foundations are being shaken. Reality is because we need to have a focus. There is not going to be any better tomorrow if we don't plan for better tomorrow. Nigeria economy is not going to be better than this if we ourselves, if we don't focus on how to make our life better. It is a matter of reality. Thank you very much. I will sit down while making my presentation. I always move with my voice because most of the time my corporate is a specialist. We cover most of our programs. But when we cover programs, we throw out. We have to system whereby we always educate the public. So that is my boy. He's a computer scientist. He's also I'm looking for wife for you. So and I want him to continue to experience. The way I take care of his mother at home. He's always looking at that. He wants to get married. He wants to practice about. My God, really, I know one day there will be a church for him. But praise the Lord. So you permit me to sit down, or you want me to go around and be talking? We are still going to interact, but I want to sit down and make the presentation. Thank you very much. Sit down very well. So those of you that are not there with your husband, don't mind them. I know men are always busy. Probably some of them are going to make money for you. But I God grace next year, they will be the first people to come here. Because the reality of what we are doing is what we call practical elements of Christianity. Praise the Lord. Now today we are going to talk about maintaining and sustaining our home in the face of economic hardship. What do we call economic hardship? Economic hardship is not a matter of one particular country. Nigeria is a country under a continent in Africa. Africa is a continent. We have about 7 continents. We have 7 continents in the world. Globally, we have what we call global economic crisis. Everywhere in the world is experiencing global economic crisis. Even America is experiencing crisis. UK is experiencing crisis. If all those countries are experiencing crisis, when we have crisis in Nigeria, it is not a new thing. It is a matter of the global problem. And whether we like it or not, this is how it's going to continue until eternity. As Christians, we believe that heaven is hope. And I want to believe that as we are here now, when you look at the youngest person in this hall, or youngest couple in this hall, let's assume the youngest couple, they are 20 years. And I want to tell you that in the next 50 years, I can say, whether we like it or not, most of us here, we may not be on this planet Earth. Yes or no? Add 50 years to 1 year, if you have 50 years to live. That is to tell you that whether we like it or not, what we are talking about today is not a matter of in the 100 years we are still going to remain here. All of us are going to be strangers in the next 100 years, including the younger person here. Yes or no? Do you know that? And if you read your Bible very well, 1,000 years is like a day before God. So that means the 100 years we are talking about is not even up to half a day. So that is why I want you to settle your mind and tell yourself, vanity upon vanity. It is by the grace of God that we are here today, and by the grace of God that we are still going to be here next year. And by the grace of God, we are going to be better than next year when we come. Amen. Now, the global population from inception, from the time God created this planet Earth, we have 9 planets. 9 planets, but the one that we have existing life is this Earth. The Earth, as we are, from the creation, God has created about 16 billion people. 16 billion. And for now, we have about 7 billion people. That means that about 9 billion have been buried. And the 7 billion we are talking about that we have on this planet Earth is not variable. Right? It is not static, it is variable. Because as we are talking, they are giving back and people are dying. And that's to tell you that the population will continue to increase. We that are here now, just like I've told you, in the next 100 years, we are nowhere to be found. Then you look around you and see buildings and structures that we struggle to build. You want to build 10 houses, you want to build 20 houses. How many of these houses will go away? No, they will remain. but the people that are doing them at home. And that is why I want us to look at it from their perspective that we don't need to bother ourselves about what is happening around us. This is not a preaching. And I'm not talking as a pastor now. I'm talking as a practical person that will tell you the reality of life. So what are you worried for? What is your worry? The global crisis economically can never be resolved, and there's no government that will definitely deal with this economic crisis. There will always be economic crisis, whether we like it or not. There is no president that will come that will solve a problem. Nigeria as a country is a country where we have about 300 tribes together, staying as a nation. And when you look at it, the greatest set of human beings to handle a human being, we are the most sensitive, we are the most simplest, we are the most difficult. And we are the set of people that will be difficult to please or to satisfy. And how do we now do an economy when we always have crisis? You look at Nigeria as a country, we have, for the past, let's not say, in the past 20 years, we have had several leaders, from one leader to the other. When one leader was leading, we will say this one did not know how to do it, another one will do it. Even there was a time when one of them that led us, we said he was a dead body. But he led us throughout, even as a dead body. And Buhari did not lead us. Where is Buhari today? He's gone. And today now we have a Milocon. A Milocon is our own person. But at least there. But people will still say, hey, this man want to kill us. So the same situation will continue to happen, whether we like it or not. So it is not left for me and you, brothers and sisters, to now deduce how do we make movement, how do we move forward, how do you now do it so that you will not allow anybody to kill you. Because the language is that if you subject yourself to the crisis, to the issues, definitely one will die and life will continue. Many people have died because when they allow the trauma to kill them, they will go. And life go on, life continues. God will help us. That's why I said there is no government that will totally eliminate economic hardship. Therefore, maintaining and sustaining our home should be our central focus to live a happy life. There is no government, there is no leader that will solve your problem. But it's not left for us to now look at it. How do we manage ourselves? How do we sustain? How do we maintain? It now requires our understanding. It requires our own focus. It requires our determination. Because where they say where determination exists, failure cannot dismantle the flag of success. We need to have focus. We need to have determination. We need to now believe that we can do it. We will survive. Survival instincts is what makes you to survive in every situation. Hello? There's no salary earner that can ever be comfortable. And salary will never solve your problem if you don't have plan B. There is no salary earner that depends on salary that will not start begging from the middle of the month, even before the middle of the month. Because before you collect the salary, you have already spent 3/4 of the salary. By the time you collected it, because of us settle your outstanding debts, then the remaining one will be left for you to now start dispensing, which can never be enough. And that is why we need to understand the fact that there should be something that will keep on flowing. No matter how small that thing is, it must continue to flow. We'll get there. The reality of today, that like I said, 50 years ago, children were gentle with their parents. But today, parents have to be gentle with their children. If not, you will not get then to cooperate with you. 50 years ago, we said children respected their parents. But today, parents have to respect their children because you find out that your views at times, there are some people what they like for old school. That's why most churches now, you find out that they have good church, they have bad church. They know what they are doing. Because if they don't do it, they will not be able to catch them. If there's any new generation pastor that decide to flow in the way of the youth, he will gather all our youth because they want it on their own way. Because technology has made life to be simpler than before. And that is why today now, we need to deduce how we can merge the two together so that our own family economies can flow. Nothing concerns you about government economy. Because how many of us are on salary? If you look at the salary analysis, this may not be up to 10%. Hello? So, when we are talking of government, why do we need government? To be your balance. Your family is your own government. As the head of the home, you are the head of your home. You are the president, you are the governor, you are the councillor, you are the pastor, you are everything as men. It is now left for us to now carry ourselves along. And that is why, as Christians, you need to carry yourself along as couple. Husband and wife. Our men of God have told us that they have joined us together for better for worse. And that is why we are different. We know what is happening in other world, in other areas. I cannot be sitting down and I'm talking to the Muslim community. The language I will use is different from the language I'm using now. Because they have their own n raised to power, 1 raised to power n. N is undefined. So you can't be talking to them because a typical Muslim will not agree with any formulation of carrying any woman along. But as Christians, we need to carry ourselves along. So if you are a man here, you need to carry your wife along. If you are a woman, you need to carry your husband along. That is what we call togetherness. But let me tell you, the bitter truth is that most often we refuse to carry each other along. And that's why we have problems, even in Christian homes. I must tell you this because I'm not talking from the perception of Foursquare, I'm talking from the perception of most churches, most organizations which I am exposed to. God has made me to be closer to many Jews. I go through one or two things under them, and I carry one assignment or the other through one day. So whatever practical experience I'm telling you here, I'm not using Foursquare as a standard. I am telling you what I witnessed from time to time. Practically, not theory. Praise the Lord. Nigeria as a country is not a productive country. When I say productive, how many things do we produce? How many products do we produce? Even the agriculture we are talking about, which in those days when we were young, we were following our fathers and mothers to farm. In fact, by the time before we come back from school, they will prepare basket that will be ready for us to go and carry load. We will trek about 10-20 kilometers to go and carry load, heavy load. That was the assignment, whether we go 3 or 4 times. Either to go during the harvest, wanted to go and pack other cocoyam, wanted to go and pack other corn, or wanted to go and pack other products. It could be fruits, which they will load to cities like Lagos or Ibadan to our mothers will go and sell. Those were the assignments for us, which we must do because they were part of our routine job. But today, all those things are like dream. We are no more producing, and we are consuming. Then how do we survive? We are no more producing. Nigeria is not producing. That is why we are in this situation. Let me tell you, the bitter truth that it's not the government that is our problem. It is we, people, that are the problem of the economic issues. We are not producing but we are consuming a lot. Most food we are eating, most of them are imported today. How many of them do we produce, do we plant? In the villages now, how many people are doing farming? So the bitter truth is that we are consuming, we are not producing. And when you are consuming, you are not producing, you are going to be lacking. And that's why we thank God that these days, most of us now, we are learning a lot. Even at our backyard, we will plant vegetables, we will plant some fruits. If you go to my compound now, there is no type of vegetable my wife do not plant. Everywhere. Don't God that do not allow her to plant inside the room. Last year, they brought out one yam. It was as if they imported the yam from Abuja, but they planted it right in my compound. We used 3 days to finish the yam. They planted it inside this taco bag. So I wasn't really enjoying this year and started practicing with them. You know what I'm talking about? We need to be productive. We are not productive. We are not producing. There is bound to be lack. It's not the government now. How many problems will the government solve? On that, that's why I said Nigeria is not producing. We rely on importation for our daily needs. In the area of agricultural practices, we have less than 10% of the population in the area of agriculture. And those ones are even practicing without proper support from the government. Whereas our government, like states now, if they are supporting people, the farmers, probably to increase their productivity. But we are looking at it that those are the areas government will encourage people. So it is not left for us to now learn how to make use of what we have to get what we need. We need to learn how to use what we have to get what we need. What can we do? There should be something you have to be doing outside your salary, outside your that bigger income. Selling pure water by your shop, by your office, is not a sin if you can bring regular income. That regular income will make you not to lack. I've got the opportunity of working in an environment where people will always have problems. The following week, they collected their salary. There will be problem because there will be no money at the some to even go home and see their family. There will be no transport. And these are people that were working where they pay them good money. Good money. But the point is that there's no salary that can be enough. So there should be other things for you as a family to join with that income flow. So that there will be regular income. It may be small, but let me tell you, when you need 200 naira and you get it, it's better than when you want to spend 200 naira, you don't even have 20 kobo in your hand. The time you have 200,000, you can easily spread it. That is one of those factors. We are going to address those areas. Coping in economic crisis. How do you cope? I've already told you, I said, salary can never be enough. So you have to do something else to support yourself, no matter how small. Selling cold pure water and snacks around your shop or office is a booster to your family income and make your cash flow to be steady. Learning other trade could be any of those small trade with your profession is a plus to your income flow. I've got situation where you see graduates, master, PhD holders, especially the women, ladies, they learn something like tailoring. And today, many of them are not even doing their core profession again. I have doctors that are tailors, but what they are making from that tailoring, there's nobody that can pay them a salary within a week. I have somebody that told me that in a week, he makes not less than 300 to 500,000 from tailoring because he has his contact all over. And she doesn't have a shop. All these things that he's doing right from his room, her room. Yes, it's possible. It is possible. Who will challenge such a person? Somebody that can pay herself 600,000 within a month. Then which salary will she go and do and be high that will be very high that at the end of the month she won't be able to even see 100,000. So many things that could be done to increase your family income should be looked into so that we don't continue to rely on a particular source. Also, we need to understand the fact that there is need for us to check on our spending. That is why where women are very, very vital in home running. Women are good managers. I have told people in many forums, it is a practical aspect of home running. When you don't allow the woman to be in charge of the home, when you continue to say you are the head, I am the head, I have to take authority, you have to take order from me all the time. As a man, you will miss it. Hello? Stop taking that authority. Leave that home for that woman. She's the one, she's the manager. Because they are the one that knows how to run it well. You know why? If you ask yourself, how many hours do you stay in that house? Unless you don't have something doing outside. As a man, in a day, 24 hours in a day, you may not be at home for 8 hours. But somebody that is going to be at that home for almost 24 hours a day, or even when she's working, she's going to be at home about 18 hours per day. So you want to struggle with her. That home, let the woman be the manager. By the time the woman is the manager, your stress has been reduced, your pressure has been reduced. You will not continue to flow. Hello? Everybody get quiet. Men, you don't know what I'm talking about now. But let me analyze to you. Then probably you understand. Women will always spend more than what you are giving. Yes or no? Yes. They will borrow you money now. You lend 5,000, but because of the economic situation, that 5,000 will not even prepare a pot of soup. But she will borrow you another 7,000. That is 12,000. What will you do? It is to first of all appreciate first. Because that food, as you are taking that food, the one that is faster will remind you. You know the way you do that, no issue. But you know you want to enjoy that food. At least first of all, you have to appreciate first. And you know, there's a language I used to say, you can never settle the woman even till you die. You continue to get that borrowing hand and you continue to appreciate it. But the point I'm trying to address is that you need to know that because of this thing we are talking about, there's no way you as a man can do it all. If you don't want to die quick, you need to allow everything to be open. If you are a salary earner, let it be known that this time around you collected your salary. This is what you have to give. You give and let her know. So she knows when she is not going to ask you for money again. Because you cannot finish it together and she will not expect you to see the richer than ever. But when she doesn't know what you are getting, she doesn't know anything about your money, then there will always be a continuous financial crisis. Because you don't want her to know anything. But you know that it is your duty as a man to take care of the home. That's where we are missing it. The manager of the home is the woman. Let her know about the income and expenditure is now there. And I know that most the team I'm talking to here, they are women of God. They are not the ones that will go and use the money to go and give 300,000 here and buy 2 million necklace. Because those are not the category of women I'm talking to. And that's why I'm saying this. So they are good managers. Women, here, you are good managers? Yes or no? Because you are righteous women of God. So women, we should allow you to manage our homes because you are the owner of the home. And God will continue to make you to be good manager in Jesus' name. Amen. You will continue to be good mother in Jesus' name. Amen. I am talking to women of God. And I know they are supporting my talk. Now, how do we now cut down on expenses? Buying designers wear from boutique. You see, I am dwelling into this so that we are talking about how do we sustain, how do we maintain. Most of those products that are coming from all those regulated places like boutique or all these sales, they say Good Friday sales, Christmas sales, they were products that you could get around you, but because they stigmatize and label them, package them specially, they tell you what you are supposed to buy for 2,000, you are buying it for 20,000. What you are supposed to buy for 5,000, you are buying it for 50,000. And you must go to this place, special boutique. All those things are things that should not be practiced in this our time of economic teaching, so that we'll be able to manage what we have. Are you getting me? Then we should not be carrying lot of cash or loaded credit card when you want to go and buy products, because you will be tempted to finish off when you carry a lot of cash on you at a time. When you carry all the cash on you at a time, you need to plan so that you will not be going into excesses all the time. Those are the areas that some men may seem to be panicking. That hey, the people will talk hard. When I give this money, oh, okay, we will finish it together, and tomorrow she will be asking me for money. Because women will always ask men for money. That is the fear of some men. That take the money, the people will say we should submit the money. I submitted, the money finished, and she's asking me for money. Because the women will always be asking for money. Have you noticed some women? You always be asking because economy is not stable on your side. Loan to family members and friends. We should stop loaning to family members and friends. Any money you cannot overlook or look at it as gift, do not give it out. Hello? Any money, any amount that you know you cannot look at it as a gift. If somebody wants 200,000 naira from you, if it is 50,000, you know you can give. You give that 50,000, okay, like, I borrow you. But the point is that if that person doesn't return that 50,000 naira to you, it will not cause crisis, or it will not affect your own family financial force. Because it's only a fool that will give out all what he has as loan, and then looking at the woman of the house to continue to respect you as a head. She will not take it. You will not pay your own children's school fees. You borrow somebody 500,000 because you want to be the minister of relationship. It is wrong. It is wrong. Nobody is saying that you should not take care of your extended family. But your own family, nuclear family, should be first. That is the mistake some of us men, we miss it. It is right that we are Africans. We have extended family members. But the point is, you must first of all solve your internal family problem before you now resolve the extended one. When you borrow your cousin 500,000 because he has come to you and say, for that business is too lucrative. I want to do it. When I do it, I will get 20 million. Then you carry the 500,000 as soon as you give, and he refuse to give you. He has already destabilized your own family economic income. Yes or no? So let us believe that we don't need to borrow people money because we want to maintain relationship. Any money you not go borrow, you cannot overlook, do not borrow. Don't start going to ask your pastor to pray for you that somebody is a debtor. That debt will not be paid and nothing will happen. At the end of the day, most of them will even castigate you. Yes, because the closest person to you when the issue of money becomes problem, you could go to the family or send family and say, ah, that one, he doesn't want to help anybody. Meanwhile, you wouldn't tell anybody, those people that you borrow him 500,000 that he has not paid. But he will tell you that he didn't ask you 20,000 and not give. And you are not there. So we need to be very, very careful. Thank you very much. Some of us are ministers of a human relationship and keep on building and admitting pressure that break us down and causes persistent display aggression. Yes, when you now say your wife is not trying to disobey you, because as a woman, she found out that you have resources that will take care of family for some time, but you give it out because you want to maintain good relationship. No matter how spiritual that woman is, even mommy Gio, she will tell my Baba God, say God, and the husband say God, even though you are Baba Jesus, I cannot continue to suffer. When I know that you have money to give and you are giving it out. No be so. It is true. When the pastor collect his salary, the Baba know say, ah, that he collected money in a bigger salary, 50,000. And he now come back home and tell mommy say, ah, hey, that sister that was, he couldn't pay this thing, I've given her. Hey, forget about spiritual. She will be angry, even as a woman of God. Probably she has expected that money to be part of the work that she just used to substitute or one thing or another. But you finish off. Well, spiritually it is right. But when you look at it matrimonially, it might not be right. Because you do not carry her along. Those are common errors that lead to uncontrolled aggression. We call it display aggression. Even in Christian home. I've got a situation where a woman of God has told me that I will destroy his ministry. Yes, she said she will destroy his ministry. I said, why? Mommy, why now? She told me her point. And I called the man of God. I said, Daddy, my mom is right. Because she's not in the belly. So let us continue to look at all these things so that God will help us as we are praying and as we are moving on in the work of God. Finance approach. There should be mutual trust, understanding, openness, and confidence. We should keep track of our finances. We should know what is going on in our life financially. We should know where and when, on how to control our spending. We should be guided. Both couples should be engaged in income generating activities to earn more money. You should both engage in income generating activities. You should create channels of income, no matter how small it is. When your spouse is doing something, you should be supportive. You should be supportive. Nothing wrong when you help your wife to go and dispose of certain things to the customer. You do it. It might take your own extra effort or even money. You do it. That was the time I helped my wife to go and supply PTFR, this cholesterol fuel at Agbede, Areko. I put them inside my in-laws. I saw road safety on the road. They stopped me. Oga, where are you going? So I said, this one na my wife property too. They say, why am I carrying it? I said, no, you cannot disturb me. This vehicle, I said, I deliberately make it as a choice for utility purposes. I went to Aroko, I got the marketer. We went to all two supermarkets together. At the end of the day, that woman went up and said, Oga, you try to say this thing you did. I said, no, it is my own way of trying to encourage this business. I use my money to buy fuel because I face a lot of things on the road. But by the time I told those road safety, my mission. I say, God, you cannot stop me. This one, it is a business and it must flow. And they saluted me. Yes, because they knew I was right in my decision. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to get involved in what your partner is doing to move whatever little income that is coming in. Women are more proactive when it comes to income generation. Let us utilize that gift in them. And that's why when you make them that manager of home, in terms of that financial control, you as a man, you will live a relaxed life. You will live a better life. Then you need to, that your worry will reduce. When you put your head on your pillow, you will sleep like a baby. I don't have problem with sleeping. But my wife knows any discussion about money should not be when I lay my head on the pillow. Because it doesn't concern me again. That is to tell you that we need to practicalize some things to reduce our burdens. Let me tell you, the rate at which we are building on ailments, even in Christendom, is too much because many of you worry a lot. I'm a healthcare provider, and I know what I'm talking about. Many are building up pressures, restless, pressures that are giving them restlessness, inducing various ailments. How can 20% of you be having blood pressure? Kilo sharing. What are you looking for? Because even when you are supposed to be sleeping, you are thinking. What are you thinking about? You are thinking about money. So when this money comes, unfortunately, I found out that when this money will now come, because of the illness we are gathering, we are generating, we are not even enjoying the money again. Because they will tell you, don't eat this, don't eat this, don't drink this, don't eat this. Why do you want to continue to load yourself with problems? My brothers and sisters, let us learn how to reduce our pressure. Let us learn how to dispense our pressure so that when you share, one of my daddy in the Lord, one of my daddies in the Lord, Daddy only Omnoye, he told me one time, he said, do you know why I don't have blood pressure? I said, why? He said, whenever I have problems and I discuss with mommy, he said that problem is 50% cured. The remaining 50% for him, that he has shared the 50% with mommy. So that was why he was not having blood pressure. Until today, daddy is not having BP. What is his secret? He learned how to dispense problems. He will not put that burden on his or her head. You are supposed to be sleeping, you are thinking. What are you thinking about? You will tell yourself, nobody can make me happy. I'm the one that can make myself happy. I told people in many forums, if you tell me that your husband is because of your brother, I will tell you that you are deceiving yourself. If you tell me your wife is your brother, I will tell you you are deceiving yourself. If you tell me your children are because of your lamentation, you are deceiving yourself. Until you learn how to tell yourself that you are the only one that can make yourself happy. No one can make you happy. It is only you yourself. You will not get it. You will continue to be offended. You said you are offended. You are traumatic. Your husband is sleeping. You are thinking of the offenses he has committed. You are disturbing yourself. Or your wife offended you. You are thinking. You both of you face the other side. You are still disturbing yourself until you tell yourself that you are the only one that can make yourself happy. With this economic crisis, there is nobody that will make you comfortable, even your husband or your wife. Tell yourself, I am the only one that can make yourself happy, myself happy. Tell yourself now. Nobody can make you happy. So, couples should not accept, I'm moving on. Couples should not accept poverty situation or slogan. The will of God for you is to be rich. Couples should not accept that, hey, that's what God created you. Poverty is not your slogan. Do something. Do something. Do not compare yourself to others. Everybody has his or her own time. Brother, sister, they have got this, they have got that. Your time is there, but you don't even know what they are facing in their process. On your own, plan yourself, do yourself good, plan together. Do not accept poverty as a slogan or as something that na so called it is a cause o in their family and nobody dey make it. See, if nobody is making your family, you will make it. It's not a prayer, it's a matter of determination. God is not going to bring it to you, it is you that will work towards it. When you make up your mind that you can do anything whether it is not stealing to make sure that you increase. Our daddy said something. He said only the oil price. Somebody said he made 1.7 million. That was an opportunity. Every time opportunity comes, I have seen where somebody in my environment is now a landlord. He started from joining people that were doing. He started with labor. They will give you 1,005. From that one, he started doing another thing. Today, in fact, he completed his building before most of us. And today is a man of many business channels. You take advantage of your environment. What can you do? What can you do at any point in time? You keep yourself busy. People should not accept poverty situation as slogan. You start to eliminate poverty by getting busy, doing something that will improve financial route. Properly address your needs, not your wants. Address your needs, not your wants. Opportunity cost. What do you need that can make you to sustain this economy? It is not what you want. Most of the time, you may not be able to get all what you want, but you need to get what you need. What do you need to keep flowing? Let the children too be carried along. Any child that wants to compare and do, well, you tell that child know that you have to work at your pace. Because you cannot generate money on internet like other people used to do. Most of them, when they say this one, they will bring a lot of slogans of riches and wealth. Do not fall into them. Do not fall into the temptation of flowing to people that will say, use 100 naira to get 1,000. I have never done it. I have never believed in double giving. You put 1,000, you get 100,000. They will deceive you and they will make you to be a perfect poor debtors. Do not involve yourself in anything that will make many people are into trouble because they flow. This one they say when you do it, this business, you do it, you can get put 1,000, you get 1 million, you get 10 million. It is a taboo. If those people can make themselves rich, why do they advertise it? But they are using to destroy many homes. I've got many people that collected their pension, all their pension, after 10 million, went into the company, and today they are poor. They want such men to be respected as their wives. No, they will never, even when they are agents, when they are general overseer, they will not forgive. Because she has suffered with you. But when you not get that money, you went to use it to do what you want to do. You not come back like a prodigal son. And you want that woman to continue to prepare food for you and say, I love you. She will not do it, you. Yes, she will not. Because you did not follow, because of that is contentment. As Christians I'm talking to, we need to be contented. We need to properly address the needs together. Spirituality. People should pay tax and give bountifully to kingdom business. I'm talking of spirituality now. I'm among righteous women and able men. Spiritually, obey the orders and leave the rest to God. You can never be poor when you do business with God. Pay your tithe. Engage in kingdom business. It is not a waste. They are treasures. You lay your treasures with God. And God will never disappoint the simplest confidence you have in Him. You can never be a poor man. God forbid, I can never be poor because I will always do business with things of God. It is not left for God. So let us make this one as one of our basic rules. You are not, let them do whatever they like. I'm not trying to canvass for church. Let them do whatever they like with the money. You have done your part. Pay your tithe. In a great kingdom business, you are doing it with God. It is a challenge, even between you and God. Oluwa, you are not that the one that created me. I have needs. I must not be poor. It is not love for God. Let us live. Those are things that you can hand unto your Creator, and you will never regret. Give to the needy around you. Give to the needy around you. Doesn't matter whether they are Christian brothers and sisters. Whenever opportunity comes, give to them. Give to them. Give to the needy. Give to the needy. It's a practical thing. It will help your own economy. It will help your own home economy. That food you want to throw away, somebody may be hungry for it. You give it. Let them eat it. Look at everywhere, even in your environment. They don't have, it's going to school, whether it's wearing slipper. If you have to win, buy 500 naira or 1,000 naira, present it unannounced. That boy, okay, will never forget you. And that thing you have done will be what will now bring that person to God. You don't even want to don't greet you. It's not your business. Give to the needy around you. I'm not saying to be beggars. It's not people that beg you. I'm talking of needy. Those ones that God just directed you give to them. Appreciate those that give you, but do not expect people to worship you or appreciate you for your giving. When you give, or when they give you, appreciate them, but do not expect people that you are giving to. And it didn't thank you, you did not appreciate. So it's not your business because you did not do it to be appreciated. Now, healthy living. In this kind of economy, you need to learn how to eat healthy, drink healthy, so that you will not have ailments that will be sapping your money. I need to talk about this if I cannot do without it, because those are the secrets of your sound health in longevity. You need to eat healthy, you need to drink healthy, you need to practice what they call healthy eating habits. It doesn't matter, there may not be enough money, but the little you have, you can eat your balanced diet. You have your balanced diet around you, like I said. All this green vegetable, Nigeria is blessed throughout the year. From January to December, fruits are all over, vegetables are all over. How much of the vegetables and fruits do you eat? We don't need all this refined food. We don't need all this Mr. Big things. We don't need all this boutique things. We have fruits around us. Vegetables, fruits. How many types of fruits do you eat per day as adults? This time you don't need junks. You need foods that can refresh you. You need food that can digest. Because when you eat junk, they will not digest. But you need a lot of vegetables, lot of food, at least in a day. Eat at least 2 to 3 types of different types of foods. Don't eat your swallow without vegetables. You need a lot of vegetables in your system. They are antioxidants. All those foods, they are antioxidants. All those drugs, multivitamin, multi-drugs, you are buying for 10,000, 20,000. You have them in your fruits. You have them in your vegetables. Eat lots of vegetables and fruits to make your home balance. All these things are things that women here you can introduce. Various fruits diet. I love when I came now, they gave me fruits, I gave me food. I respected those foods and groundnut more than any food you want to give me. Because they are antioxidants, they do good to our system. And I think by God grace next year when we are coming, everything about entertainment will be fruits and vegetables. Yes, you don't need to spend much. Don't go and buy refined food. Don't entertain your guests with high costly drink. Get them juice. Make juice from watermelon. Make juice from apples. Make juice from all these bananas. Make their juice. Give them a drink. Don't even buy your bottled water. You don't need because you can buy bottled water. Those ones are regular eating. But instead of buying drink, I don't want to see Coca-Cola, Fanta, 14 here. You don't need them as adults. They are poison to your system. because they are sugar. Hello? If you buy, you have bought wine and Motina, return them to buyer, go and bring fruit or water to my boys. Those are things that you need. And those are things you need at your homes. God will help us. I'm not saying Padayam is not involved. I got Padayam school. Because my pastor will not be happy. If you come to your Padayam. Eating healthy to ensure sound health is one of those things that can make you to enjoy your longevity. Eat balanced diet. Fruit and vegetables, that is regular intake. Avoid too much junk. Avoid late eating. As adults, any food you eat after 7 p.m. is junk. They will not digest. I hope I'm talking to people. When they eating banana at night, like a typical Odo or Itima, is not good for an adult to now. Eat it in the afternoon where it can digest before you sleep. Or you suspend it the following morning. Do not swallow heavy food in night. When you swallow heavy food in the night and you start dreaming bad dreams, they are not people from your village, you. It is because of indigestion. Some of us, when we swallow banana in the night and we dream, start seeing masquerade, start seeing some people following us. It was because of indigestion. So stop swallowing heavy food in the night. They are not useful to you as adults. Because we are in an economy that you need how to learn how to sustain yourself, how to maintain yourself, how to maintain your health. So we are talking about this and you need all those things. Then you have to learn how to be drinking a lot of water per day. At least as adults, 3 to 4 liters of water per day. You need them to make your organs to function very well. Your kidneys, they are like fish. They like to swim inside water. So you need lot of water every day as adult. Most of you only drink water when you eat. It's wrong. Water therapy is good for you. Drink water very well, especially when you are in an environment you can enter toilet, like your home. Drink a lot of water during the day, but don't drink water in the night so that it will not disturb your sleep. You need lot of water every day. Your body system needs water to live a happy and healthy life. Medication. If you are on medication, if your health providers have placed you on medication, obey and take your drugs. They are like your food. If you want those medications to help you to sustain your health, take your medication and pray. Do not drop your medication and say it is well. God, your pastor will pray for you, it is well. But take your medications until you are advised not to take. And do not forget to know that the way you maintain yourself is the way you will see yourself. Learn how to maintain your body. Your body system is like the vehicle you are using. When you just bought your vehicle, it will be new. All the chassis, joint point will be okay. But as the vehicle is aging, you need to maintain your vehicle. If you don't check the oil, don't get the oil, you don't check that, one day the vehicle will just break down. So do not just allow yourself to break down. Do not wait until it is a matter of emergency. They rush you because that ailment that you did not maintain, a time will come when you allow that ailment to knock you down, it will become an emergency. You will not spend excessive money, wasted money, because your system will not come to order the way it's supposed to be. So learn how to maintain yourself. This is the area of maintenance. The way you maintain yourself is the way your body will continue to be. When you service your body very well, when you maintain your body very well, you will get yourself in order. Learn how to relax. I was so happy when our MC, God bless you, when our MC introduced some things for couple. Most of them, ask them, when did they relax? When did you relax laugh? When did you even dance laugh? When did you even dance together laugh? When did you even gist together laugh? You are deceiving yourself. You are too spiritual. Everything is not stop, or prayer. You need to do some practical things to be running at your home. You need to do some certain things to make yourself happy. Nobody will make you happy. You need to learn how to do something together. You dance together. You gist together. Your wife is supposed to be your gist partner. Yes. Too much of it. Yes, I'm coming to that. Most of you prefer to talk to, you prefer to TikTok more than gisting with your wife or your husband. Why you see that phone has become your boyfriend or girlfriend? You are browsing, you are allowing to the phone, you are allowing to TikTok. When did you laugh to your wife last? When did you gist with your wife laugh? When did you romance your wife laugh? They said she can't be there, she be like this. That's who won you. She was the one that was romancing you. I know to make my sister, she was talking like this. No, my father did not understand that. God bless you, sister. Our MC, where is our MC? Where is our husband? Tell me next year, you must be here. Because you are too practical. And I God bless you. Tell me that I'm giving that from next year, you are coming here. And I want to see you. You know, we are missed sick. And we are missing it. We need to come out of that program mentality. We are too stingy. We are too stingy. Even in this law we are talking about. When did I tell you she love human? Why? When did I reduce with you now? What is my that is the practical. We need to get out of our food. Mommy, our daddies are not there. They may be busy. But when you get home, this thing we have done here, go and practicalize to them. If they say they are not doing, come and report them to carry for something. Yes. I yes, what that you can do is to keep even the church of God moving. The church of God is too cold. Because we are too theoretical. Everything is money. I know my wife. As soon as I know my name was below, don't ask me for money. She knows after. She knows you will not do it. Because I know when you discuss something that will disorganize it, that's sleep. I will not be able to sleep. That mother my sleep now. And it's not good. So she will not do it because she already knows. She would rather prefer me to gist. With gist, at times she will be gisting me. She loves gist very well. She will ask what happened. By the time she will be gisting me, I've slept off. That is how we have this glory. I love it. It makes you to sleep well. Why should you load yourself too much problem? That live the rest. Things will go on. You know, when something happens to us, I continue. Why must we kill ourselves? No, we don't need to bother ourselves. That is the way I see it right now. That is the practical aspect of it. Yes, let us forget about the problems of this world. God will help us in Jesus' name. Praise the Lord. Let me pause. Presenter, I think my time is gone. Yes, sir. So, questions. We are going to reach our questions to Dara. You must ask questions. Yes, I also have questions. Let them ask. Thank you, darling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know what you are saying, sir. Let me tell you what I'm going to. Have you ever gone to the markets and you want to buy something? I don't buy now, but not able to snap the food that you bought and send the picture to you. Amen. That's it. The food was to the market. I'm telling you a joke about the man and the woman. I want to tell you a story, and the woman told his wife money to go to the market. And he told the wife, I'm not at home, I'm going to go. But when you come out of the market, snap all the food stuff he bought with the price tag on it. Is the man speaking for money? Is he a speaking man? Somebody should tell you the answer.
So, in your own case, the man is not thinking. So you just be careful about what he you there inside. Maybe over time, the man has taken time to say, that's the question now. Probably that is what has happened. But why will he give you money and say you snap what is it?
It's even sweet nowadays.
Yes.
When you snap it and the money is small, you'll be able to request for the balance.
For the balance. How to forget expenses.
Praise the Lord, seriously. And then I heard some saying, some man follow me going to the market. Have you managed? Men, they will follow you back to the market.
I used to buy directly. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. It's about this. I just believe that it's part of economy. Whoever, I'm the only one that goes out. And I know my job market. You don't have to spend money for someone that lives inside Agbede to go to my job. I can go in there. Like the grace of God, I know how to negotiate. I'm living in North. So when I handle a movie, I know how to handle it. So that is the truth. Now, as we are talking now, people are talking that paper is cost. This is cost. And the grace of God, I have everything that can last me the next 2 months in my house. I bought in bulk. Yes. I know, I can go into my job and inside the jeep and put my leg there. Yes. I'm working like one thing. I'm working like one thing. First of all, sanitation. Then, give respect them. When you do that, let them give you their account. And you do any price you are giving me, I'm first of all going to 40 by half. We are starting from there. And I have the time. And by the grace of God, I get what I want. So if it's cost now, since over a month, I have in the house what can still last me 1.5 months. I know how much I bought it. So it's like that. Depends on me. So but for the woman that is at home, to now be the one to go to my 12 market, and I work in the town, I will pass my 12 to come to the house. I don't agree with it. Occasionally, if I don't have to see how it goes, I will say, no, what, this time around, join me. Let us enter the market together. So anybody can buy. I'm not too corporate, but if I'm going to work, and inside my bag, I always have a bulletin bag there. And if you buy things, inside the hold up, you can buy something before we get to the house. Because transformation money is not of cost. God will be with us in Jesus' name.
Thank you, sir. You see, everybody come.
Hello.
Sir?
Okay, sir. He's my very good brother. And I want to appreciate him.
Okay, sir.
Praise the Lord. Yes, that brother is my good brother. And I know something I want to like, we must have been meeting at my place. Yes. Yes. You know, what he said is just the leadership. Negotiating and buying. It's not everybody that can do it. See, the better problem I get, you know, say I marry Oyibo. And even in Lagos, meat seller, the meat me I buy for 2,000 naira, you cannot get the meat to my wife for 10,000. So I know how to negotiate very well. So even up till now, I do the buy. Even when we don't have it, you know very well. The point is that we cannot deceive ourselves. My brother has said it all. And I don't think it's right. Inside, we always be grateful for such man. Have you known? He has already reduced your strength. You just stay at home and be the minister of your vision. You get what you want. Another thing I'm copying that my wife will be telling, and I know as she was talking, my wife will be saying, I pray this, my husband will be doing like this, and because they are going to buy long time. All those men are no good. But occasionally, when she has time, we do that. So that is an area that me, I need to improve on. He has given us a lecture. That thing he said, I know, will help in this economic crisis. That's why I'm responding to it. It's a lecture. It's a full lecture. That if we can all try. There was a day me and my wife, we went to Agbede. We went to buy meat. I think everything, what we got to that, about 100,000. Everywhere was filled up with meat. We ate the meat for more than 2.5 months. So I now look at the buying this meat every week. When we went to Agbede,
They won't help from the car. We bought it for 40,000 euros. We have bought central bank. Everything amounting to 100,000. Everywhere was filled up. And I think it's a good lecture. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
So if you are not trying to go to market for you, don't get that way right. But there's a disadvantage to it. There is a disadvantage to it. Because very important. Let me tell you disadvantage. Your wife sits at home, collect the trainings that she has when she is going to market. You know, most of us, when we get married, our mother will drag us to the market, we go and buy. But when you decide to go back sit at home, you buy the food. My daddy was saying unexpected. When the unexpected happen, so you know that thing will be a problem for me. I have someone that says, I'm talking for instance, I'm coming. I have someone that says, I get to the you know, pushing work like you, but about you work like you, or no man, or one.
Praise the Lord. The last purchases we made in the market, my wife joined me. I will have programmed myself. I can't carry load alone. So it's possible that we program it. Can we do it this week? It's not important for why this week. The boy will leave it important for you. That day I will leave office early. Yeah, let us meet. We need to meet at my God. We know it's very, very important. But when it comes to negotiation, don't be looking at me. Don't struggle that area with me. I don't live in the Lord for nothing. I know what I did. When it comes to business, I can touch money. So she's part of it. She can see. She can sight. Yes. She will look at me. I've been telling them, when it comes to pricing, let them all their price. I'm starting from heart. Let me say, I've had a reason to be the market for the website in Southern. While I was there, somebody was saying, they didn't know even at the I want it. I know that we get to respect men when we get to market. But when it gets to when your pricing gets at a level, what is this to abuse you? So when it gets to that, I just come my wife and go. What do you do like and I'll get let's now to the phone for me. And I'll give the phone to that one. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I work in the town. I will pass through the major market. She will now come from the house to pay money to come here. It is free for us. We have a to do together. So she's learning. She's learning. I'm an extrovert. She's an introvert.
Okay,
We
sir.
are a bit different.
Okay, sir.
But I don't know body is very understand and let the world after having you as in let the world you are ready.
Praise the Lord. I thank God for all his contribution. But my own, what I say about this matter is that everything depends on motive. If your motive of going to market to help your wife is to assist her, good. If it is to save cost, good. But we must be sincere. There are some responsibilities that is not shareable in some cases. For instance, in some homes, like my own now, personally, I know how to price. And when it comes to meat and stuffs, I have high taste. Nobody can buy anything for me in that way. So everything depends on your own, and you must come to agreement on it. If my husband is coming from work and his colleague in the bus, the follow bus and they are buying stuff, when as soon as he drops it like this, I'll say I can't cook the type of pepper. Even in my neighborhood, they know the type of pepper I normally like to buy, the type of meat I will buy. So everything depends. We cannot generalize on issues like this. So whatever you are doing, and it is comfortable for your spouse, and it is saving you cost, and it's giving you joy, continue to do it. But if it is not comfortable for your spouse, if your wife does not like it, you stay at home too much, you to go and make purchases, it is in order. So we must just listen to ourselves. This is an aspect now that they are confirming. The two of them are confirming that there is benefit to it. This that Daniel has said now, if you try it in our own area, I don't know my help with it because this never strikes once. The woman will have hypertension. And you have stocked your freezer with pepper and with meat. I used to do it. I'll buy it in bulk. It saves money, it saves time, it saves everything. But if there is no light, it is the woman that will begin to run that together. Some men don't like some type of food. Women, we must pay attention to our own husband. And husband, pay attention to your wives. If your husband does not like forcing things, and he wants you to be cooking every three days, you have to work and talk to yourself and see how you can fall in line. Kò sí standard kankan tó permanent tí ó wà durable tí ó wà flexible. Let us change and shake ourselves in any situation we find ourselves. I pray that the Lord will continue to help us in Jesus' name. The most important thing is that you are two but one. And whatever is good for one must also be good in unison in love with the other person. God help us.
Praise the Lord. You see, I always go to market every time. I'm calling to Mama Dayo. Mama Dayo, you go to my church at least twice every day. You go to Kiabona. How do you think? You try to win. I am making for you. You make for that of opinion. That's what I'm asking. People are right side, that is my